Well, I spoke with Lauren this morning, and she's going okay. She's pretty resilient, I've got to say. But that footage was horrific. That was the footage of an Australian journalist doing what journalists do at their very best, which is to go into an environment that's not comfortable, but where in LA, it is not unreasonable to think that she would not have been targeted with a rubber bullet. It is not unreasonable to think that she could go about her coverage clearly, as people can see the footage, clearly identified as media. And so we have already raised these issues with the US administration. We don't find it acceptable that it occurred, and we think the role of the media is particularly important.
35 and a list that would have a whole AFL side, including a sub.
Well, discussions I have with the President are discussions between myself and the President. That's the way I deal with people, diplomatically, appropriately and with respect. So I'll leave the discussions with the President till they occur rather than foreshadow them.
Thank you, Prime Minister. So the Productivity Summit you alluded
to was clearly identified. And, you know, there was no ambiguity. She wasn't, you know, wearing a trackie. She was wearing a helmet, and something identified her as media. And, you know, it is not acceptable that a journalist, and I say this here at the National Press Club, from time to time, I will have disagreements with journalists. That won't shock you. Sometimes even with Sky journalists. But, you know, I respect the role that the media play, and people should respect the role that the media play in our modern society.
Thank you. There's another one. But I've already got one. Well, earlier.